What's up, Dev Squad, and welcome to this episode of Design, Develop, and Debug. For those of you who have not seen an episode, which is probably all of you because this is the first one, what this is just a kind of live recording of me developing and implementing features that I will be adding to this tutorial series. And it's just a way for people to kind of see how I approach things, and it follows that kind of three-step process that I just outlined. So design, develop, debug, and that's how I approach everything. I kind of come up with a design. It involves a lot of research into how other people have implemented certain features. So reading YouTube videos, come up with my own design. Then I'll do some development, which is actual writing of code to get it in the game, and then debug, make it work, make it look pretty, make it bug free, or as bug free as we can get until somebody discovers a new bug. And so today we will be talking about grabbing moving platforms. Um, so like this is our previous project. So this is episode 9, which contains the moving platforms right here. We can wall kick off of them, but we can't grab them. Um, I'm trying to grab them right now, and we should have like an error in the debug message saying like that we're trying to grab it. We've got our jump through platforms. We can grab our ledges. We got our spring, our braking platform. So all of that's in place. But today we want to focus on grabbing moving platforms and then, following along with those. Yeah, see, and there's our debug message that we are trying to grab and climb ledges and platforms. So the way I have kind of designed this in my mind, and I haven't written any code yet, is let's see, new layer, perfect. Let's give ourselves just some Joe Schmo moving platform, perfect. I don't know why HBright does that so often, but let's just half this so we can kind of stay pixelated. Okay, perfect. So we've got like the platform, we've got ground, and then we'll just represent our player by this block right here. I'm actually going to put our player. Actually, gonna put all these on new layers just so we can, because we'll be doing a lot of moving around. That's that. Okay, so lock that, lock that. Oh, okay, so we want the player to be up top, and the player will be represented by just a little rectangle and whatnot. So I haven't found like any specific tutorials online about how exactly to do this. But the way I've kind of thought of it is um, every object has like its like anchor point, so that's like where its global position is. And I'm just going to represent those by these crosses. And so what I've kind of the idea I'm toying with, and obviously I feel like it should work. We'll code it out and see if that does work. Is why can't I move this? Is there nothing there? Oh, I put it on the wrong thing. Okay. Copy that, delete it, paste it here. Nope. Copy, delete, move to this layer, paste. Perfect. There we go. So the way I'm thinking of doing this is when the player is trying to grab, and we already have the code to detect that. That's how we got this output right here. If we go to scripts and let's open up some assets and scripts. So let's open up the player scene. Yeah, so like if we scroll way down here, and this file has gotten really, really big. It's like they're trying to slide on a moving platform. We might implement that as well. We're definitely going to do grabbing. The ledge we should grab too. We should honestly implement all three. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, so this right here is how we're detecting that. So we already know how to, determine when we're in these situations. And so the way I'm thinking of doing this is taking this moving platform right here, saving it to like a variable within the player called like moving platform or something, and then basically getting the global position of that, which is this right here. We know the global position of our player, and then just calculating an offset and just always keeping the player, at an offset relative to this. So like if this platform moves right here, this offset would move over here, so it would just snap the player to that offset. And then if the player climbs up, the offset y will decrease. If they climb down, the offset y will increase because positive y is down. Um, so on and so forth. So that's kind of like how I'm doing it, or at least I think we're going to do it. So we're basically just going to, just kind of draw a line that connects those two together like that mathematically and just kind of keep them in that place. So, yeah, let's go ahead and start programming and see how this goes. There might be some dead silence. I'll try to narrate to the best of my ability. But yeah, this should be fun, and hopefully it's very insightful to how I approach things, how I program things, how I debug things, and all of that jazz. Going on here. That was weird. Yeah, so I've got this program called Auto Hotkey, which allows me to change my hotkeys. But when I was highlighting that and then trying to go elsewhere, did some weird stuff. Anyways, so if player moving platform pass, else handle the normal thing. Okay, so let's print here to make sure we actually get here. Player should be grabbing a moving platform on there, and then let's print player.walk climb direction. And let's see what happens here. Okay, cool. Yep, that's detecting properly. Nice. So let's scroll up to add some variables. Okay, so now var moving platform offset of type vector2 equals vector2 dot 0. Okay, and then we want to calculate this. So moving platform offset. Yeah, so let's calculate this as we enter that state. Down here. Yeah, right here. And I really need to clean up this code and organize it better. Okay, perfect. So now moving platform offset is equal to, we want to do player position. We always want to do player position minus the platform position, because that way if this is greater, we end up with a positive value, meaning the player's to the right. But if we do player minus the platform, we get a negative value, meaning the player's to the left. So we always want to do the player minus the platform. So it's going to equal global underscore position minus moving platform dot global position. Perfect. And then here we want to say player dot global position is equal to the moving platform dot global position plus player dot moving position offset. Position ION offset. Let's give that a go. Nice. What happened? Key global position. Ah, that's why. You're trying to get global position from a class. Ah, yes, because player dot moving platform. There we go. Now hopefully it'll stop yelling at us. Alrighty. Sorry, I keep always leaving my mouse right in the way. And the platform's gone. Okay, nice. Bug. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We gotta put it here as well. It is moving platform offset, right? Oh, moving. Okay, I said moving position offset for some reason. Interesting. Okay, so we just stay right there. Yeah, yeah, okay, we know that works. Um, okay, let's print some information. Let's print. Here we're gonna construct just an absolutely horrendous string here. It's going to equal a whole bunch of stuff. So this is going to equal moving platform 100%. No, we're going to need to do this slightly differently. So it's going to be moving platform plus the string of player dot moving platform plus its position, which we're going to update with string of the player dot moving platform dot global position. Okay, let's just try that and see if that updates. Because my guess is I wonder if it's just not updating the global position of that. Okay, so that was going for an edge case. We want to actually climb it. Oh, smash. Yes, because we actually need to print the output. Okay, let's run that now. Interesting. Oh, that's right, because this is a path 2D. Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, because it's just getting. I wonder if we grab it, at a different position, if it's just going to keep returning the position at which we grabbed it. So like, 160, 280. Now we're infinitely stuck. Okay, so I think that was the same value we got last time, right? 160 over 280. Let's try to grab it up here. Nope. 160 over 280, yeah. So I wonder what that position is. Platform 1. Oh no, my file system, this is all scawampus. That goes there, that goes there, that goes there, and you go there. There we go, much better. So scene, moving platform, transform 160 over 280. Yeah, so that's like, it's just its position. We need to get the position along the path. Interesting. Basic moving platforms. Don't know why this is here. That can get deleted. Goodbye forever. Let's open the scene. Access the script. Because we use a path progress is what we're using here. So we need to figure out a way to get path to the. We need to get the position along the curve to D. Yeah, clear points, get point, position, sample. Tessellate. That looks a fun word to say. Okay, get point position. Returns the position of the vertex index. Yeah, it's not what we want. Returns the position between index and the vertex index plus 1 T controls. If the point is the first vertex, no, 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 no. None of that is what we want. So let's try a path follow. See what that gives us. Yeah, see, properties, property descriptions, cubic interpolation, progress ratio, progress. The distance along the path and pixels changes by its position at a point within the path. The remote transform body or an animatable body. Okay. We can try two things. Let's look up the docs for remote transform body. None of those look helpful. Okay, let's try this. Animatable body, body. Okay, perfect. So let's just add one more variable called platform position. That's a vector 2. And then in the process, let's just say platform position equals body dot global position. And then if we come into our player, let's just add in a function to get that. So function get platform position of type vector 2, and it's just going to return platform position. Okay, now if we go to wall grab state, player moving platform dot get platform position. Okay, let's see what this value gives us. Maybe because over here we're not. Yeah, player dot moving platform dot get platform position. Okay, perfect. That is changing. And this technically is updating as long as we are wall climbing. So moving platform offset equals global position minus moving platform dot get platform position. Okay, cool. And then player wall grab state moving platform. Yeah, because it's dot get platform position. Okay, let's see if that works now. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so now we go with, now we're moving with the platform. That's fantastic. And then we do need this in here so that we can let go, because now we're just infinitely stuck to it. So if I grab onto it and then let go, we fall. Oh, that's beautiful. And then can I jump on this side too? Yep. Oh, that is wonderful. Look at that. Working like a charm. Okay, so we can get rid of all that because we know that works. Let's add some comments in here. So update the player's position based on the moving platform's position. Okay. Perfect. And then, alrighty. So it's probably in the middle of saying something, but I had to go do something, so I have no idea what that something was. So what we are gonna do, let's do this real quick. Actually, so this is handling the wall release. This is handling stamina, and that's animation. I think we can honestly probably just just get rid of that else and just move these two over, so that the only really unique thing is that if there's a moving platform, just update the position of the player. Let's see what happens now. Okay, the animation's there. Stamina, we should fall soon. Perfect. Okay, so that works nicely. Let's try handling the wall jump. Okay, so we still got the floaty floaty. Okay, so that works great. Um, I'm just gonna make the bold assumption that we can do that, but I'm just gonna kind of forewarn myself that that's gonna introduce a whole lot of bugs. Okay, if we'll come direction, magnet speed. Oh, okay, so interesting. Okay, let's try something. Let's take this and actually calculate it here after we've magnetized to the platform. Okay, so set the moving platform offset. Moving platform offsets. This needs to be player.moving platform offset equals player. Oh no, I hit the insert button. And then this also needs to be player. We are now French. Alrighty. Let's see if that'll work post-magnetization to avoid that gap that we were seeing there. Okay, not close enough to grab it. Oh, well, see, there's the climbing. The climbing was kind of working. Now it's bugging out. Interesting. As soon as we move, it magnetizes. Fascinating. Um, what happens if we remove that? Curious, I might break some other features by doing that. Yeah. Yeah, Pizlayer. Pizlayer. I swear if it does the same thing. Yep. I don't know why Godot does this. We're gonna go after a comment. I swear if it's because it's like, yep, yep. What the heck? Am I hitting the wrong button? Climb is Z. I am very confused. Okay, general, display, window, resizable, vsync, more or less advanced properties. Always on top. Yes. Interesting. Okay. Restart. Close the editor for heaven's sakes. I swear. Ah. If moving platform. Because it's null. So it crashed because it's like, hey, you're asking to calculate a moving platform based on a moving platform that doesn't exist. And I just smashed us. So let's restart again. I'm going to minimize that. Okay, so that is why that exists as code. Because we go slidey slidey. Let's just make sure that that fixes that. It's not some other bug. Yeah, cool. I'm chilling. Okay, that works there. That works there. So let's do this. Let's make a new text file to do. Let's open this up. We'll call it to-do list for video. I think this is 10. Grabbing, moving platforms. So first on the to-do list is grabbing, moving platforms. Second is that climbing a moving platform, which kind of works already in and of itself. And we want to ledge grab a moving platform, and we want to slide on a moving platform, and then right here, known bugs. Don't have any yet. And then potential issues. So I'm going to write something right here. this would be head clipping when grabbing a platform that hits the floor slash ceiling. And I guess that's actually not going to be head clipping. That's just going to be clipping of sorts. So by clipping meaning in a case where we have our moving platform. So like if our players grabbed onto the moving platform like that, and the moving platform moves down, see how we would clip like that. Now I don't think that'd be an issue because I think that would slide the player. Plus the way I have grabbing set is that you have to have like a good margin. There's only a few pixels, like 1 or 2 pixels above the player and 1 or 2 pixels below. So I'm not super worried about that. It kind of falls in the same category though as nothing to move. Yeah, there's everything to move on this layer. We have an entire layer to move. There we go. The same category of if the player is like right here and this is moving down, in like games like Celeste, the player gets smashed and died. And we can add that. I honestly haven't even thought of how to add that yet. I don't think it'd be too hard because you could just detect if like any sort of body has entered the player and they're like, and if it has, then clearly something's happening that shouldn't happen. And so you could just kill the player. But I mean, it also just don't design a level where the player could get smashed. You know, like going back to this case, just don't design a level where the platform goes all the way down and the player could clip like that. It's just level design. We could write code to fix that, but we could also just make our lives easier by not designing levels where we need the code for that. It's like a design versus feature thing. We can do it, but it's easier if we don't. So we might as well just not design a level that way. Now there are cases where you want that to be a thing. Like if there's a level where platforms are moving and you want to see if they get smashed, and in that case, you might as well just detect like, hey, has a body entered our character body? Because if so, that's not supposed to happen. Something bad has happened. Probably getting smashed. Let's just kill the player, reset the level. Okay, so grabbing moving platforms, that is working. Climbing moving platforms, um, kind of working. Not really. Actually, yeah, kind of working. So if key climb, let's change the fall. Okay, so I'm actually going to try something real quick. It might be this simple. If player dot moving platform, then else player dot moving platform offset dot y minus equals player dot climb speed without that capital L. Parentheses, please. And then equals. There you go. That's what we have it set up. Okay. Let's see if that works. Because I mean, the climbing was already kind of working, but not 100%. Yeah, see situations like that. Ooh, got some lag spikes in there. Weird. Now, see, now why is it flipping that way? Okay, because it's wall climb direction, so something's probably happening with wall climb direction. Which, yeah, that's going to be based off that vector, which there might be some cases. So let's do visible collision shapes and see what's happening here. And I actually want to disable ledge grabs, don't want to see those. Top left, top right. Yes, bottom left. Top. Okay, so wall climb direction is determined by bottom left and top left. So there's no uppers and lowers. Those are, or actually no, those are the bounds. We do want to see those. So I'm just going to get rid of the ledge grab ones. Okay, yeah, so there's a case like that where wall climb. And how did it work before? Let's comment this out without deleting all of that. Let's comment this out, move that over just because it's going to yell at us if not. And let's see how this worked previous to that. So, sorry, I hit the wrong key, so that's why I missed that jump. Yeah, so it's still doing that Skawampus, so either way it's still buggy. Okay. Interesting. So if player key up and player is colliding. So if they are colliding, so the Y offset's moving by that. Right? Yeah, because that's what we want to do. We want to change the Y. This else is for if they're not pressing key up and okay, so if key up, if key down. So if not key up and not colliding, if okay, I might rework this a little bit. It makes sense. I want to make it a little more logical though. Okay, so I want this to be if player dot wall climb direction is equal to vector 2 dot left. Well, first let's just say first if not these two or these two. So if these guys are colliding, so this might get a little messy for a second. I'm gonna do some fail safeage. Okay. So first off, is the player actually pressing the climb key? You have to hold climb to jump. Second off, are we even able to like collide? So are we within the climbing bounds? If we are within the climbing bounds, then we want this code. So we can simplify this. So okay, so are we pressing climb? If not, fall. Are the bounds colliding? Which technically, I guess, if they're not colliding, we don't want to fall. We just want to go back to grab state because we are holding climb, but we can't move. So yes, we do want to go back to the grab state. Once we drop into here, though, um, if key up, if we're on a moving platform, change the Y offset. Otherwise, if there's not a moving platform, do that, key down. Okay. And then I think we need at the very end here, I think we need this guy. If there's a moving platform, set the player's position to the new Y offset. Ooh. Grab state is not a thing. Where is our state machines? Wall grab. Okay, now let's try that. Okay. That went all over the place. Yeah, see, that just shoots us down. Interesting. I have no idea why. So let's see if it's this line that's causing that issue. Equals player. Okay. Let's do some information gathering here. So we're going to print moving platform position. So what I'm trying to do right now is something weird is obviously going on. That much we are on the same page for. Player dot moving platform dot get platform position. Yeah. Oh, got rid of that one. Okay. So what I'm trying to do is see what the position is here and see if entering into this state for some reason if that changes, and that's why the player suddenly snaps down all of a sudden. Okay, wall climb state. So we're going to put this in the enter state. So let's see what happens here. Get some information, shall we? Okay, so boom. Okay. Oh, we need this to be enter. Technically, they should only be firing once each. So actually, I guess if we're switching between climbing and not, then yep. Okay, so exit, same. Z's. Okay, so that's not the issue. Good to know, though. Let's see if or even actually like updating the position. Okay, let's have a little more information here. Climb state statate. And then I'm actually going to take this and we're just going to go to our player state and go all the way up. Goodness gracious, let's close all these functions so we don't have to jump through all of them. All slide we'll need, dash we don't need, we'll need you eventually, don't need, we'll need you, don't need, don't need, don't need that section, don't care, okay, perfect. If moving platform, then print that. And this is just going to be the standard update. Yeah, player. Perfect. So we're just be comparing the actual position if it's updating versus the slide state. So there's that. So that's the actual position. Now obviously our player can't climb because we snap down below for some reason. And now we snap above. So now we have to trace through all of this. Okay, so 160. Okay, so those are the same. So that means it's updating. So look at climb state. So that means it is updating properly. That's good to know. That's really good to know. So that just means something funky is going on. The moving platform offset. Oh, I bet you I know why. Yeah, this has to be a minus equals and a plus equals because it's no longer a velocity we're working with. Because here we're just setting a velocity up and down, and then the player will move. But here we're not using a physics system. We actually have to move it. So it was actually snapping. Um, that's why I was snapping up and down random variables. Interesting. Okay. Hopefully this works much better. That'd be amazing. No, we're still snapping down. Key down. If moving platform, move player moving platform dot y plus equals player dot climb speed minus equals player dot time speed. That may be why. That may be why. Float or delta as a float. Let's try this. Pass in delta times delta times delta. And let's see how this works. Okay, totally forgot to hit unpause. Basically, I added this wall grab, so if there's no input, then the player shouldn't move. However, we might have broken some things because now if I go up and down, now it's working just fine. But literally, like the player was like wigging out. So let's see if I go down all the way. Yeah, see, so see how now we can now climb beyond the bounds. Okay, that's good to know that's broken for both uh, moving and non-moving platforms because the moving platform too, like once we grab on, we can climb really nicely, but we can also extend the bounds, and that's when we get some weird stuff going on. So we need to work on that. Alrighty, so this is the issue we're dealing with right now is players doing great, lots of fun stuff going on. but we can climb beyond, and that applies to both normal platforms and then climbing these as well. See, and then we get all sorts of weird glitches because there's no longer a platform. I think that is happening due to this logic right here. I think our if statement is the issue. And so I think what we need to do is although it'll add more code for security reasons, I think I'm just going to split it into up, left, and right. So I'm just trying to think, do we check wall direction? Because let's go see the player state, checking wall direction. Um, get wall direction. I see that's based on the bottom left. Get count wall climb is the wall climb direction, right? And that's based on both, right? So we can say if player dot wall climb direction is equal to vector2 dot left, and then we can check. First, we want to say if player dot. So if the wall's to the left, we need to check RC upper left dot is colliding. And then we can say if player dot key up, then we can move. And then we can check the other case. We can say well, the reality is we want both of them to be colliding, right? So if player key and player dot RC lower left dot is colliding, because we want both, else, or we want an elif here. Elif player dot key down will pass here for now. And then if nothing else is happening, they'll say player dot change state to states dot wall grab. So if wall direction, because remember, this is checking whether or not we actually can be in this state. And so if the player actually wants to climb, if there actually is a wall to climb, and then if they're both colliding, then let the player move up and down. Otherwise, go back to wall grab. And then if they're not both colliding, then we'll have to change state to our states dot fall, right? Because we're now outside of the bounds given to us to climb. And then it's in here that we need this. So for key up, and then we'll have to tab that in. And then same thing here, we'll place that for the key down. Tab this. Man, I know some people are gonna look at this and be like, man, that's a nasty nest. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nests, which is no bueno. I mean, we could throw all of this. We could throw like these two. We could group these. And like what I mean by that is we could say like we could do like an and statement right here. And then we'd technically have to unindent all of these by 1. That needs 1 more. So this is an if else else. Yep, that's that one. Okay, this needs to go over 1. All right, that's perfect. Let's get rid of all of this. And then we do need to do like an else here. The player's not hitting key climb. Then we need to do player dot change state to our states dot fall. Okay, what do we need to do now? Let's see. Okay, we need to take all of this now, paste it again, and then just to give us some sanity, I'm going to say left here, right here. Now we need to go in and go right, vector RC upper right, excuse me, lower right, and then all of that should stay the same. Okay, let's see how this does now. Let's go test it on a normal platform. Sorry, I like just bouncing on those. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, well, we can't go down now. That's good. Handle animations. Player.velocity.y is greater than 0. Wall climb. Yeah, see, now we're based on this and we're based on that up here, so that should work. But maybe that's why this was freaking out. Let's go see if that fixes the animation. No, that looks like we're transitioning between states. We also want to disable stamina temporarily so we can actually test. Good, now we can't go beyond that ledge. Can we go beyond this one? Okay, well that sets us into a ledge grab anyways, so. Let's go back to our player script. I think it's in here. Update squish. No, those are the graphics functions. Change state. Yeah, let's see what our states are doing. Default wall grab. Yeah, so we're getting some fall in there. Interesting. Okay, so we know it's not this. This we're gonna need to rework. So like we're going to say, actually let's just add a flag. We'll add a flag real quick. Var input or climb direction equals vector 2, and we'll set it to 0 for now. And then if we hit key up, we're to say climb direction equals vector2 dot up. And then same thing, we'll set this to down, set this to up, and we'll set this to down. And now we can just do it based on this. We can say if climb direction is equal to vector2 dot, so up would be down, right? So up. So now that should play the animation regardless if we're on a wall or a moving platform. Okay, so now the issue is we keep falling for some reason. So we're working on a wall to the right, so we'll just look at this code for now. So where do we fall? We fall here, which is the key climb, and we fall here, which is wall climb direction. So either wall climb direction. So one of these three must be failing in order for this to get called. Because I don't think it's handle wall release. I mean, like we can do that real quick and check it. All right, here we gotta. Let's try it again because I think I was technically because now like if we're going like that and I let go, okay, yeah, we're still going. So yeah, so it's not that, it's not those. It's got to be one of these two. So let's try this one. We can just do a quick print. I'm freaking out here. Yeah, printin. That is the new function for print in Godot. Check the docs. Okay, so that's not the one that's causing the issues, I don't think, because we're not getting a print statement there. Let's try this and see what happens. No, oh, okay, I'm freaking out there. Yeah, but that was an expected one because we let go. Um, is it here? No, that's so weird. Okay. Does it have to do with the animations then? Because the changing of states is not indicating that. Yeah, it's not that. That is interesting. So that's handling the climb movement. The dash shouldn't affect it. Okay, let's just get rid of like literally everything but that and see what's going on now. Interesting. Let's go try moving platform. I'm guessing it's going to be just the same, if not worse. Yeah, see. Now we can't climb. Well, it seems like climbing down, we can still climb beyond some of the edges. Especially with the moving platforms, because the moving platforms is going to be a little buggier per se. Oh, that's interesting. Oh. Okay, did you guys notice that when climbing on a moving platform, you don't carry the speed? Okay, so that's good to know. So we've kind of fixed this one. So player animation freaks out on climbing. And then this one is player doesn't carry moving platform speed. But I think I might have a fix for this one real quick. Um, plus player dot moving platform speed dot y. I don't know if that'll work because I don't know if that takes into account. So let's try going up now. Now we're just going down. Interesting. Let's even see if we can get that. So like, let's print that value here to see if we're even registering that, because we may not registering it because we're not sitting on top of it. So moving platform speed player dot moving platform speed. Okay, we did get some values in there. Yeah, it seems to be registering it. That's good. Okay, I want to see now if it'll register it negatively going vertically. Yeah, it is. Okay, it is registering it. Okay, so let's think about this. So if we're hitting up, because remember we're doing this based off of that. But now that that is happening, this is making me wonder. I'm having a thought. Okay. Player dot velocity equals player dot moving platform speed. I wonder if this is going to work, because it didn't even occur to me to try to think about doing it this way. Okay, so the change of direction, we stay there. Oh, because stamina. We still have stamina in this state. Disabling stamina. Let's try that again. So we stay there. We stay there. We stay there. We stay there. Oh my goodness. That's like so much easier. Holy cow. Okay, I'm going to leave that code just in case. I like nowhere I read online said that you could do it that easily. Oh, okay. Oh, that's because yeah, now that we've gotten rid of that code, I think that's bugging out a bunch of things. Yeah, see, so that line was bugging out a bunch of stuff. Okay. I don't think we need that though. Okay. Commenting that out, completely changing our approach. Completely changing our approach. We still want that player dot. It's literally, yes, we're literally just going to do this. We're going to do player dot velocity dot y equals player dot climb speed plus player dot, or it's going to be player dot velocity is going to equal player dot moving platform speed plus a vector 2 of 0 player dot climb speed, because I need to pass in the y. Okay, and then I'm gonna comment that one so that we have it, and then the rest I'm going to replace. Watch this like totally work. I'm gonna be like mind blown if this works. I'm gonna be like, oh my goodness, this is so much easier than I thought it was. Boom. Glitch. Nice. Climb speed, because it's a capital C, because it's a constant. Doi. Ah. All right. There we go. Goodbye, good sir. Don't need you. Or you. Okay, good. Climbing still is freaking out. What if we don't even need this? Because player moving platform speed. Okay, so we're working on the left on that side. Nope. Nope, wrong thing. I'm gonna be mind blown if this works. I'm gonna be like, this is so much easier than I thought it would be. Okay, but if I climb up here, so that's still down. Why is that still always down? Ooh, I don't know. Maybe that's why, because we're always giving it a positive value. That makes sense. Okay, I can now climb up and down. Good. Okay, so it's still bugging out on the ups and downs, but I honestly think we can just do that. And if we wanted to like get super simple, I mean, like these are all vectors, so we can do that. change state to full grab. So if key up, else. Okay, if key up, else if. There we go. Let's see if that works now. So left, we should be able to go up and down. Up and down and up and down. Sick, that works. Honestly, guys, if we wanted to get like, I mean, we can leave that just because it's like we could get like a vector, but then we'd have to check either ways. Because if there's no key input keys, then yeah. Okay. Man, that just simplified all of that code so much. So and if, elif, else. There we go. Wow, that code is so much more simple now. We don't need that. Animations are still freaking out, but we can figure that out later. Right. Times climb direction, which is up and down. Player velocity equals the moving platform speed plus a vector 2 of just the climb speed times climb direction. We're just gonna throw that in there. Okay, I bet you we can simplify that even more. Ooh, okay. That needs to be a dot y, because remember, this is a vector 2 in and of itself. So I was trying to multiply like a component times a vector. Okay, so that is working-ish. That's, oh, no, jumped off that. Not a one-way. That's a one-way. Okay, that's all working. And we can grab, and we can climb. It's still, the speeds are very, very iffy. Like speeds in the opposite direction, but speeds in the same direction are iffy, iffy, iffy. Okay. We still need to recode this anyways, though. So, handle climb movement. So this is the core of it right here. Like, that's literally the core of it. So, I mean, like, let's... So for those of you who don't know, a triple like this is a string, but you can use it as... You can kind of use it as a multi-line comment. Sorry, you can use it as a multi-line comment, which is what I'm doing. Okay, so if we can climb, I mean, let's just, I mean, this will just, yeah, this will just let us climb infinitely. I like how we can like climb above. And if you think, woo, and then as soon as we get back onto the platform, and we go with the platform. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Okay, so there's that. Let's get rid of that. Give myself some space. Yeah, so this is now the new climb code. And it takes into account, gosh, guys, I like had like this theory of like, this offset position, and I was like, man, I am so smart for thinking of this, when the whole time I didn't know that it registers moving platforms like that, and we can literally just give the velocity to the player. That makes the whole process so much easier. Like, I bet you I can even get rid of this. I bet you I can even get rid of that. Okay, there we go. And now climbing works smooth. Smooth as all get out. Yeah, get rid of that. Get rid of that. That state's pretty much done. Add all of these back in. We don't want the stamina. Handle animations is still doing its thing. Boom, we can grab. We can climb. That climb animation's working. That animation's working too. Okay, so we literally just need to clamp the bounds. That's like all we need to do, and then we're done with that. Holy cow, guys! Oh man, I'm like mind blown at how easy this is. Because like normally things like this without a really solid engine are absolute nightmares to program. Like using GameMaker, I used to use GameMaker before I switched over to Godot, and stuff like that would have been an absolute nightmare to program in GameMaker. But in Godot, I mean, look at it, so easy. And I mean, I had an idea of how to do it, and I didn't know how easy it was. I just was like, hey, why don't we just try this? And we tried it, and it's so easy. My goodness. Okay, so we just need to clamp these then. So I think what we can actually do is if player dot get can wall climb. If I'm not mistaken, that actually returns a vector. Get can wall climb. No, it just sets the wall climb direction. And so if we just, okay, we're calling it there. So we just say if, oh no, that's not going to work because that is literally just the bounds, like the wall. We need the outer bounds. Um, okay, we can say this. We can say if, and then we can do a blank or a blank, and then we can say player dot change state to state. So I'm already seeing an issue with this states dot wall grab. Um, and this is going to be, let me pull these up real quick. Upper left and lower left. So uppers and lowers, those are the ones we're working with. So if player dot rc upper left dot is colliding, there's a D in there, and we need lower left as well. Perfect. And then we'll take both of these, put it in there, tab that in. Right and then right, and we say if not that and not that, and let's just print a message and be like, let me just go right there, print and be like, cannot climb higher slash lower. Interesting. Huh. Everything was working so smooth, and then we added that in, and now it's not. Okay. Yeah, so those movements are working great. I'm gonna do something silly real quick because I want more testing stuff. As cool as you are, no, do not. Uh, stay there. You stay there. Move this whole thing. You can now do circles right there. And then you, or actually change your scale to 5. Now we need to refresh this. 5, enter. 5, please. Why will you not change to 5? Why? Have I locked these? Yeah, I don't know why this isn't letting me. I don't know why that's not letting me edit it. I should be able to just be like 5, enter, 5, enter, 5, enter. That is mighty weird. Well, I am confused as to why I can't edit that. Oh, there's always this trick. Okay, I can't edit any of these values. That is bizarre beyond belief, so I guess we'll just have to make do doing something else. No, I don't want another point in there, you dumb thing. I can't even edit this anyway, so. But, while we're at it, we need to test some new stuff anyways. Ah, see, now that's broken. Works great with just the verticals. Let's see, why aren't we moving with it that way? Okay, so that's weird. So grabbing, that introduces a whole new slew of problems. So maybe the other way we were doing it was better. Okay, so I'm wondering if it's nulling if we're not getting that speed anymore. Let's see what happens there. Yeah, see, we're no longer getting a moving platform speed call. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, so take a little break. This is a new day, new recording session. And so where we're at right now is as cool as the moving platform speed is, and it works amazing, but it requires that the player stays in collision with this. So obviously, like in a situation where we change directions, so when it pushes, it would work. But in a situation where we pull, like right here, it wouldn't work because the player would stop colliding. So what I've done is I've just gone back to the offset variable that just kind of holds the player. And as you can see, when we pull away, it's not 100% perfect. And then when I try to climb up and down, it just completely bugs out like crazy. So that's what we're gonna have to do. So the grab state's working just fine. We have minimized the code quite a bit, so we have to check: is there a moving platform? If so, set the player's global position to the platform's position plus the offset. And then in the wall climb, still hammering out a bunch of issues because if we go to a normal wall and we start climbing it, see, it's not working. Um, so some stuff is going on there. Yeah, and this we need to do elif climb direction is equal to a vector 2 dot down. We'll do that, and then otherwise, um, I'll just do pass for now because we may not actually need anything there. Yeah, that should be good enough. That's freaking out. Okay, okay. So the main issue arises is one, the player can go beyond the bounds, which this will fix eventually. And then the climbing is not working. It's like if player.keyClimb move, um, and I mean we can actually nudge this out. So get the direction, and then if there is a moving platform, the moving platform offset should be added to the vector of um, player climb speed times direction y times delta. Otherwise, player.velocity y is going to be equal to the climb speed times the direction y, which key up is up, key down is down, otherwise 0. And we go back to the wall grab state. And then add that. Okay, so let's see how this works now. Yeah, so it's not working. I think it actually might be this right here. We'll just pass for now. Yeah, so that was it because it was just like returning. Yeah, this is still bugging out so bad. I'm not sure why. Oh, let's try this because we may not actually be setting the position ever. Let's see what that does. So the player dot global position is equal to the player dot moving platform. That's getting the old one. Moving platform dot get platform position. And that's probably also why this is wigging out too, because we're using the wrong thing up there. Because remember, the global position is returning the location of the node because it's technically a path node. And so we've added in that function to get the actual position of the animatable body 2D. See, okay, there we go. So now we can now we can just go beyond. So that's like almost kind of working. So it's about to where we were before we went off on that tangent of the get moving platforms. Oh, that would have been so awesome if that worked. And we can jump off that. Grabbing ledges will be fun because then we can jump off the ledges and like we can ledge grab. We can either jump off the ledges or we can climb the ledges. Interesting. I am locked. Weird. We might have just discovered a new bug. No? Okay, we're chilling. And then, yeah, the other hard thing, which might be hard to do, is get the platform velocity. Which actually, it may not be that hard because if we're right here and then we're trying to carry the velocity over because we're getting pushed, because you only really will care about the velocity when you're getting pushed, so like launched off the side or off the top. So we should still be able to get it. Let's actually see if we can get that velocity still. So, or this will mostly just be in the grab state. So let's print player dot moving platform velocity. Let's see what that does. It might crash because that might not be the exact name. Yeah, okay, so that's probably not the real name. Yeah, so what was that called again? And it's done an update. We get it. At speed. It's speed. Gotta be more consistent with those variable names. We should change that to velocity, honestly. Actually, and let's move this print statement into just the update method so we're constantly seeing that. One thing I am also working on is like a debug panel. So instead of like writing all these print statements for variables, oh, something is not happy. Oh yeah, that's not happy. Is a debug panel. So like if you hit a button, like a little like control node will pop out here on the side, and you can switch between tabs, and you can just like add like hey display this value. And you put like the title and then the value to display, and it'll just be like a huge scrolling thing, so you can have all your debug variables there. That's something else in the works. We are currently in the design phase of that, doing a lot of research. Okay, yes, so we're getting pulled. Now we're getting pushed. We get the velocities. We're getting the velocities. Pulled, nothing, right? So if we go back to the world and we click on this, and what if we do negative 25? Honestly, I haven't tested negative velocities. Okay. Doesn't change the direction. I was just seeing if that would change the direction. Ooh, let's see if this works now. Dang it, I have no idea why that doesn't work. Yeah. So let's delete this point. Let's just flip them. Do all kinds of wonky stuff. Okay, so like no velocity. Okay, so it's not getting it there. Interesting. And that may be. Okay, now we're getting it. Okay, we're not getting it. Interesting. Okay, so we sometimes get it. We'll have to toy around with that, figure out exactly why. But I'm glad that that's there. We'll comment that out for now. So wall climb is working. Wall grabbing is working. Um, this is what's not working. So let's work on this right here. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna check it individually. So we're gonna say if player dot can't type player dot wall climb direction is equal to vector 2 dot left, and then we're gonna say if, and then we want this. This needs an opening parentheses. But yeah. And then this is going to be a cannot climb higher. Or let's double open, open, close, open, close, close. Yeah, that works. Oh, that's why. Okay. Okay, so we can do a temp variable. So vary temp speed equals 0. And so if it's left and that is climb, speed is equal to player dot climb speed, else speed equal to 0. So that's going to do the left side. And then what we do is we just take this and we say we get rid of this and we get rid of this. Interesting. Okay, well we only did left side, but we did up and down. but I kind of want to handle it by edge cases. Yeah, I do kind of want to handle it by edge cases. It's going to be more code, but I think I'm going to like that better. So if player upper left is colliding and the wall's to the left, and then we can say if player dot key up, then we can set the climb direction to up, vector2 dot up, and we can set the climb speed. Because if the upper left is colliding, and we press up, then we can go up. Otherwise, yeah, and climb direction needs to be reset. And then if that one's not colliding, else if I'll just copy this and make this lower left. Actually, let's not make that an else. Let's just make it an if for now, and we'll just copy all of this. And we'll just take key down. And then I'm just going to get rid of all this because we're just going to recode that anyways. Okay, so if the wall is to the left, and if the left raycast is colliding, we check for key up. Then it can go up. And then the right one, or the lower one, we check if that's colliding, and if it is, then we can let the player go down. Okay, let's see what that does. I don't know why the logic of this is like so confusing for me. Yeah, and then that thing just breaks entirely. So why did we go down? That's why. Missed it. Yeah, see, but now I'm like stuck. So I can't. I can go down, but I can't go up. Why can't I go up? Gosh, this is so confusing to me. I don't know why. We might need to add in another function here to actually calculate the speed at which the platform is moving. And then, this is going to work out. Sprite flip h equals I mean, yeah, like that'll work as long as there's a collision. I'm just gonna ignore that for now. Get rid of that 'cause I don't care about it. So if the upper one's colliding and we want to move up, let us move up. Okay. I say this is so weird. I don't know why I can't edit these. Let's just bring a new one in. I can't even edit this scene. That was a sprite, that's why. Yeah, but even still, I can't. I can't even edit the scene. That's weird. Did I like lock it somehow? I mean, like the background's locked, but it's been locked forever. Interesting. I wonder if it's because it's a tool script. But that still doesn't make sense. Alrighty, well, our world is cursed. That's fun. Guess we're not going to do what I was going to do there. Oh, I think it's probably because of this. I keep getting this error right here. I keep getting these errors. That's probably why. Sorry, I'm being so quiet. I'm just trying to figure out what on earth is going on here. Yep, we've got a cursed world. That's fun. I love it. Can I even like edit my tile map? Okay, I can at least edit the tile map. That's good. But yeah, all of those themes are cursed. What about like a resetting platform? Can I like edit the properties on this? Make the scale width 2? Nope, that's cursed. Interesting. Alright, that's a problem for another time. So moving platform. Alright, let's see if we can do some platform position. Let's add in a variable previous platform position of type vector 2. And then in the process, position, yep, perfect. So we're going to edit this real quick. I'm going to say if global position is not equal, or if platform position is not equal to our global position, that's an L in there. So what this means is the platform has moved. So we're going to set previous platform position is going to equal platform position, and then platform position is going to equal that. Perfect. And then we're going to have a new vector to update the speed. Platform extends, we call this one platform speed of type vector2. We're going to calculate the speed here, so we're going to say platform velocity. Remember, we want to be more accurate with our terms. So this is going to be platform velocity. Platform velocity is going to equal to the previous current position minus the previous position. So it's going to be platform position minus previous platform position. And then let's make a function called get platform velocity, which will return a vector2. And we're just going to return platform velocity. Yes, a vector2. Should be a vector2. Perfect. All right, and then just for kicks and giggles, we're actually going to do. We're going to actually we'll leave that there. We'll go into wall grab state, and if there's a moving platform, we're going to print the speed. So platform velocity, and we're going to print the moving platform dot get platform velocity. Those numbers don't seem right. They seem much smaller than the previous ones, don't they? Okay, let's do some comparison. To player update, print that. We'll call this one the true one, because that's what we should be matching, right? Okay, but we're getting the true velocity. That's interesting. It's very, very interesting. I'm going to try something that may or may not work. I have no idea if this is going to even do anything helpful. It'd kind of help if we printed the velocity so we could actually see what we're working with. Interesting. Now let's print the true velocity. Boom. I was right. My assumption was correct, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so it was multiplying it by delta because we're moving by delta. And so I was just like, that's a really small number. I'm curious if we divide by another small number, delta, because that's applied. And when we call move and collide, or when anything moves, it's moved by delta. And yep, so it matches up perfectly. Boom, boom. All right, so now we can accurately get that platform velocity without actually colliding with it. That is huge for us. It's very big for us. Yeah, that's huge because that's going to fix our momentum problem. Alrighty, I'm happy we did that. Okay, because now what we can do when we're climbing, um, we can do speed, um, player to climb speed. What is it times delta? We're gonna do player, or we're gonna do speed plus equals player dot moving platform dot get platform velocity. Because now that should add the player's velocity on top of the moving platform velocity so that when we're climbing, we actually climb with the platform. So like we grab here. Oh, funsies. Because that gives us a vector. Oh, that's speed. We just really care about the y component because we're just going vertical, right? So I can still only ever climb down. At least like when we're going down, I can move down. So like let me jump up here and let me wait till we start going down. I should now move at the speed of the platform. That was actually really fast. We might need to do some fine tuning there, but does that make sense? Because like if the platform's moving, our player's velocity is already, changing. But at the same time, I guess not necessarily. Let's comment this out and check again. Because if we're basing it on the offset isn't affected by the speed. Yeah, see, so we're moving down. That's like the normal speed. Okay, so we probably actually don't need that. I'm gonna leave that there commented just in case. This is our issue right now. Like this is our huge issue right now. We got to figure out why this isn't working. Honestly, let me just pull up the old code because that honestly might fix it if I just pull up the old code and repaste that in. Sorry, it's dead silent right now. I'm just navigating over to the wall climb state to grab that code. It's going to open up VS Code, making sure you can't get any private information on me from that. Can't. Okay, so that's that. Let's collapse that and collapse that because that all works. Well, kind of works. Buggy. And then let's try the old code. Paste that in. And see if we can comment that out. I think it needs to be a triple quote for it to run properly. We'll see though. If we get an error soon. Yeah, see now like I can't even move. but we did technically comment all that out. Okay. I feel like, so just so you know, like my thought process, the climbing is going to be the buggiest implementation. That's by far going to be the buggiest implementation because, sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. I'm thinking of something else. Because grabbing the ledges of the moving platforms isn't going to be nearly as difficult. We just calculate the offset based on the corner. And then sliding down them, we probably like won't even add that functionality in just because it's not like it's a big deal or anything. So yeah, that's kind of my thought process there. Alrighty. So this is kind of working. We're gonna need to make a few changes anyways because we're now handling that differently. So let's do that down tab. Okay, let's see if that improves this. Okay, so it's still a little buggy because the platform's moving. So like fractionals of a second suddenly like we can't move, and then all of a sudden we can. It's like watch this. When this moves up, it's going to nudge the player back slightly. So I'm happy with that for now. Yeah, I'm happy with that for now. So now what we need to do is we need to handle wall jumping. And here's how I'm thinking we're going to do this. Or let's go to the to-do list. So climbing on a moving platform, pretty much done. That's fixed. That's what we're going to do right now. Yep. That's my note from when I was doing a few things. So we got a ledge grab and slide, question mark. Okay. So handle wall jump is right here. What I'm thinking of doing is passing in a velocity called momentum type vector2 and defaulting it to vector2.0. That's actually not going to work because we don't set the velocities here. We set the velocity in the wall jump state. And I don't want to have to change this function when we could easily just give the player another vector right here. So like let's just call this variable moving platform jump momentum. So again, vector2, and we'll set it to 0 as well. I'm getting better at trying to type all of these. In general, it's good practice to specify the type just because when you move to other programming languages where they don't dynamically do that, then you need to type because everything requires you to type it. So I might get through eventually and type all of these and clean up the code to organize it better. Okay, so that's that. Grab state, handle wall jump. Okay, so we do need to go down here. Handle wall jump. I'm going to say moving platform jump momentum is equal to player dot moving platform dot get platform velocity, and we need to specify if moving platform exists. So if there's a moving platform, then set it to the moving platform dot get velocity, and we'll just add a comment. Carry over the platform velocity. So now if we open up our wall jump state, player.velocity to y, we're going to modify this. We're just going to set the velocity equal to a new vector 2 of player dot moving platform jump momentum dot x, and then player dot moving platform jump momentum dot y plus. I just want to copy this over just to make sure that I have that right. That. Okay, so some of you might see this potential issue right here already. What if the platform's going down and we want to jump up? This velocity is going to negatively inhibit that velocity, correct? Let's add a safety case real quick to this. If there's no moving platform, then we're going to say moving platform jump momentum is equal to vector 2 dot 0. That way it won't crash on us, it'll just always be 0. And so now we need to do an if case right here. So we need to say if player dot moving platform momentum, player dot moving platform momentum jump momentum dot y is greater is less than 0. Pass. Otherwise, let's say if player dot player dot so if player dot moving platform. So if the moving platform even exists, then we want to check so if the platform exists, check the momentum. If it's less than y, then set the velocity to equal just the wall jump velocity. So jump normally. But if it's 0, or we can just set it like this, or it doesn't really matter. But if it's positive or 0, then add the jump momentum onto that. And then if there's no moving platform, player dot velocity dot y is just going to equal to player dot jump velocity. I'm going to say set the jump speed velocity based on the moving platform, if there is one. Okay. Let's see what we break now. Yeah, okay, so that's not happy with us. Moving platform jump momentum. Moving platform jump mop momentum. Yes. We don't want mop momentum. We want momentum. That'll do it. Okay, so it's not really going to be noticeable there. Because none of these platforms move fast enough that we can actually test it. And remember, our world file is cursed for some reason. So let's make sure this climbing still works. Oh, goodness gracious, what happened there? Ah, we're still moving with the moving platform. That's fun. Glad we tested that. Okay, so that's working though. So we can go to our to-do list. And we should now carry that speed when we jump from it on the ledge. Alright, wall climbing. Why are you buggy now? Okay, I have a theory on this. We jump, we grab, we climb normally, like a normal person climbs. If we jump on the platform, we still climb normally. We grab the side of the platform. Aha! So my theory is that the moving platform is not set to null. And so that data is staying stored in moving platform. So a few ways we can do this. Past this, what state are we in? This state. Otherwise, we can set, so here we can set moving platform equal to null. And here we can also set moving platform equal to null. When we exit the state, we can set player dot moving platform equal to null. And wall climb state, we don't want that to happen. Wall jump entering it, we do want to set it to null. And actually, we don't necessarily want to do it here. So what are other states that would happen? Fall, entering fall state, we want to set that to null. We might need to put it in more states, but that should work. So grab, fall, climb, climb like a normal person, jump onto the moving platform, jump back, climb like a normal person, grab that, stick the landing on the side, climb, climbing still a little bit buggy, jump off the side. Okay, yep, so that fixed it. So we were just kind of saving that data and carrying over that data. Ooh. Oh, hello, there we go. There's a glitch. Climb on the wall, get scooped up by a moving platform. Oh, we need to move down a little bit more. We'll just stay right here. get picked up, and boom, we are now no longer on the wall. How did that happen? Let's go to our wall grab state. That's in player, handle wall release. Let's find that right here. If not key climb, else if that, and we'll add another one, else if um, wall climb direction equals vector2 dot 0 change state to states dot fall, and see if that fixes it. We'll just hang out right here on this wall for a second. Go down a little more. Right there sounds good. Too low, we got smashed. Let's nudge up. Kaboom. Interesting, it didn't call the get wall direction. Don't we call that here in the update? No, we don't. What? How do we get wall climb? Get can wall climb. And where do we call get can wall climb? Not up here. What happens if we put that in here? Player dot get can wall climb. Because that'll just update the wall position, right? Because as soon as like we hit something, oh, I think that actually kind of helps our climbing buggy. Yes, I think it actually did. Okay, let's go like right here. We'll auto adjust as the platform moves. I think we nailed it though. Nope, too high. Right there. Dude's got grip strength for days. And boop, perfect. There we go. We get picked up. That's exactly what we wanted. There's a bug that we fixed pretty easily. So that's an instance where like we could also avoid it by just not putting a moving platform next to a wall. But I feel like putting a moving platform next to a wall is something good. Like I feel like we want that functionality of the player getting scooped up like that. So I'm glad we ran into that case and that we added that so the player just gets picked up. I like that. I like that functionality. Let's add that to the to-do list. Mark it as done. That is player, not player gets picked up from wall by moving platform, but state doesn't update. And that bug is squashed. Okay, so what were we working on? We were just dorking around, ledge grabbing, moving platform. Yeah, we can do that. And that code's actually not going to be crazy hard. Because watch this, ready? So trying to grab a moving platform edge. We can literally take this code right here and just move it right here. Because look at down here, we said moving platform is get collider dot get parent. I think in this case we need to use just get collider. Actually, we might need to use get parent. That has get parent. That has get collider. Maybe we just need get collider. We'll see. So we're gonna say moving platform equals this dot get collider. Yeah. Okay, let's take this code now, and we're going to say variable positional adjustment is equal to vector cannot type today. And I'm literally just going to copy this and paste it because I'm a little lazy. And we'll just change this to moving platform. Perfect. I'm going to give it some space. Corner graph position equals. And let's literally just take all of that and just take this. We actually don't need that. We might need that. Was resetting. We might need to make a moving platform nudge to nudge our play a little higher because the platform is now moving vertically, or it could be moving vertically. Yeah, we'll see. So this is grabbing the right side, right? Yeah, facing right. Change the state. All right. I don't want to test on that one. Let's test that the one way. Ugh. None of these are good to test on. I'll try right here. Huh. Yeah, that's a good sign. Trying to assign type animatable body 2D to a variable of type moving platform. Okay, so yes, we might actually need the get parent here. Which I think I said we were gonna need, but I forgot to add. Now we wait. Let's do some sick wall climbing. Oh, okay. Lovely. Okay, interesting. We're learning. Snap it to down there. Let's go to the world. Bada bing, bada boom. That's where that node is, about right there. Let's test this now. Play. Whee! Yep, I think that's exactly. Oh no, it looks like it's a little lower. It looks like it might be the bottom edge. No, no, no. It's not. It's not where we want it to be. I wish our world wasn't cursed so that I could edit this. Alrighty, so obviously I can't edit anything, so let me just drop this in right here. A little Google for this error code right here brought me to this. So this is a known issue in version 4.3. Um, uh, I left them a nice little comment saying, "Hey, good job, team." Because yes, it looks like in 4.3.1 or the dev version, so 4.4 and higher, they've already fixed this bug. So what it is because I have added a path and then edited the path with these tools, I can't edit anything here or here now. Like that's why I couldn't add nodes. I can't change these points. So that's just a bug we're gonna have to deal with until the next version comes out. So we just can't edit the level currently. Big bummer, but we'll work with what we've got for now. Okay. And for those of you who were thinking, he has a GitHub, I can get his code for free, good luck. It's private for these tutorials. I'm sorry. Gotta make money somehow, but hey, at least you can get the code for free if you watch the videos. I'm all for free learning. I think it's important, but I also need to make some money. So it's set up so that you can do the work and learn and watch the videos and get the code for free, or you can be lazy and just buy the code. I'm happy with that system. Okay, so where were we? This breaking. So we're grabbing on the right side, moving platform. Okay, so we need to go into the moving platform, and we need to do collider. Yeah, so it's still called collider. Moving platform. Dot collider dot shape dot extends dot x. Yeah, negative and negative. Yeah, it should be negative and negative. Corner grab position. Now going to equal the moving platform global position. That's right. This does not work. So moving platform dot get platform position plus the positional adjustment. That is TBD if we need it or not. Okay, so this should be better. It's still not going to be perfect, obviously, but okay, yep. See, so we did grab it in the right spot. So let's go to our ledge grab state of our player. So it sets it right there. And we set it again right there. Let me see if commenting that out would break just like a normal ledge. No, it doesn't look like it. Cool. So yeah, see that's gonna break because it's gonna be like, oh, we haven't done on the left side yet. We're doing wait a minute. Did I just break something unintentionally? No. We're chilling. We're chilling. Yeah, see, it's just gonna keep trying to move back to that position. Okay, so we're gonna change this actually. So we have a corner grab position. And then we're gonna add one more. We're gonna add moving platform corner grab position type vector 2. And we're gonna set it to vector 2.0. Okay, so that's there. So now let's go back down to this function. Platform that will work on this side of the first one. So this is going to be moving platform corner grab position. Okay, and we're gonna need to let's do that, and then let's come down here and let's say if player dot moving platform corner grab position is not equal to vector 2.0, meaning this is taken, and we'll say player dot global position is equal to player dot moving platform dot get platform position plus player dot corner grab moving platform corner grab position, which I'm just gonna copy from that. else grab normally. Okay, let's see how this works. And remember, this is currently only working on this left side, so that's why I keep just jumping over here. Oh, okay. Nice. That's working. Perfect. You like that. Let's add the velocity or the stamina back in. Player global position equals moving platform position. Right? Because that's what we do in the grab state, right? Plus the offset. Global position equals that plus the offset. Okay. So let's get shot way down over there. So simple way to debug this is just to print the variables. So you can print moving platform corner grab position. Let's put some text in there. So MP corner pause. Let's see what happens here. Because like now it's snapping. See how it's snapping? It's good. It's snapping. 133, 185. Give me 1 second to get rid of the cloud stamina here temporarily. So 133, 185. So I mean, like if we go to the world and look at it, 133, 185 is like over here. No, it's like over here, which is correct. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Oh, that might be why. That might be why we maybe don't need this. We just need the adjustment because we're constantly setting the positions. We might be like double settling it, which is why we went down. Which is why I went from like here down over here. That might be why. Smashed. Okay, so now we're too high, but we're at least there. And okay, this is that same bug that I got earlier. Now I'm like stuck in that state. Interesting. I'm gonna add in a feature real quick. A new action. Player state reset. Player state reset. Can I seriously not add like anything new to this? Can I not add new actions because of that silly bug? Yeah, that is crazy. Wow, that bug literally just like destroys all project settings. Alrighty then. What should we use out of the default ones? We'll use text delete or backspace. UI text backspace. UI text backspace. So real quick, this is just to get rid of that one bug. If input.is action just pressed UI text backspace. Change state to states.default. So that'll just reset me to default state. So like if I do that, it's like backspace. So if I'm like here and I hit that, so like I'm here, I get smashed. If I hit up, nothing happens. If I hit backspace, it'll just reset me so I can get out of that stuck state. Okay, so we are measuring a little high. And it's probably because in ledge grab we have another correction somewhere, don't we? Yes, it's this right here. It's this right here. Okay, so we need to take this. It would be like var snap position of type vector 2 equals vector 2. Or what we can do is this. We got to update moving platform corner position. Actually, we can probably just do this right here. We can just do right here, entering it plus equals a vector 2, and just add player.ledge direction times -1, and then add 6, right? And I don't think we need that. So let's see if that fixes it. Okay, solid, interstate. I can't remember if you have to do it that way. I run into that error all the time and I never remember. Nope, doesn't like it. It hates it so much. Non-existent vector 2 constructor. What is this ledge direction? I forget what that does. Let's go find it. Okay, it's all set in other stuff, so I'm just not going to worry about that. It's all set in here. Why doesn't it like this? Okay, fine. We'll do it this way. Var adjustment. Now let's see if it's happy. I know I've done it that way before. Nope, still ticked off at us. Non-existent vector 2 construct. That's totally. I do it right here. I literally do it right here. I'm so confused. Oh my gosh. Just let me do this. This is so dumb. I don't know why. Guys, I'm stupid. This is a vector. We're trying to put a vector into the x component. I'm stupid. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Nailed it. First try, guys. First try. We nailed it. Quick, don't get smashed. Yeah, then climbing it's like totally busted. Okay, let's get the left side working now. That'll be really easy. Actually, we just come down here, get rid of that, get rid of that, copy all of this, replace that with it, but now just change all of these to left. Leffert. Actually, I think that's literally it. I must have missed it there. Oh, goodness gracious. Get platform position. This might be carrying over, so let's just go into the player update. This is a debug state reset. Right here, let's go reset moving platform variable. So if moving platform, if not moving platform, we can just say that so it's equals null. So if not moving platform, then if not moving platform, then moving platform corner grab position equals vec2.0. That'll just reset that. So now, I can grab there, I can grab there, I can grab there, and then if I come back there, okay, we're good. Also, we jump to the left because of how we're calculating it down here. Because it just snaps us to the left, so we just need to take these right here. So that needs to be positive, that stays negative. Now we'll snap to the right half. No, we can't make that jump. But we can make this jump. Boom. Woohoo! Solid. That one's not as broken as the left side is. Oh, kind of worked. Interesting. Resetting platform nudge. Let's just make a new one called moving platform nudge. Resetting platform nudge. Yeah, I'll just move this down here. Moving platform nudge. We'll make it like negative 12. Climb, 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 climb. Interesting. Okay, so that's actually kind of buggy. We can actually calculate that though. That's funny that we just jumped right back onto that. Guys, we've done so much good work. Oh, so close. Nailed it. Got it. That's actually sick that that mechanic is working so well. This is going to need to be calculated based on the moving platform velocity because it's constantly changing. So ledge grab a moving platform, check known bugs, um, ledge climb, climb final position needs to be calculated based on the moving platform's velocity. So based on the velocity, we'll get where it is in that frame. When we end it, we'll calculate the velocity and just set the player up there. Yeah, that'll be some bugs that we'll need to smooth out there. Yeah, because you see how the player is no longer adjusted with that corner when we're grabbing. Oh, you know what? That actually might be really easy to fix. We haven't done anything in the ledge climb state. Let's do that real quick. Ledge climb update. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So let's just do this. Let's just do if player dot. Let's just grab it from this state. Let's just do that and see what that does. Oh, yeah, see, that worked out great. Why does it keep doing that? I keep getting locked there for some reason. Interesting. Now that we're falling. So up's not working facing that side, and it's not working there. Interesting. Okay, so we have bugged out that, so we've actually fixed that, but now we have a new issue of climbing up a platform sometimes doesn't work. It glitches and gets stuck. So we're pretty much done prepping this tutorial. Sliding on a moving platform. Honestly, I just don't think we're going to add functionality for that in because I think this video is going to get long enough. And who wants to slide on a platform like that? You just want to jump on it and then, do something with that. Um, Future things that we may do. Let's add a future things. I can't test this right now because of this glitch where I can't edit this scene. Um, but something that we may have to revisit is ensuring faster platforms launch the player, um, especially when ungrabbing. So, like I know a lot of people want to, make things based off of Celeste, like the platforms in the Forbidden City that if you time it right and they move fast and you time it right, they like super launch you. We could do something like that. What would have to do is would have to get the terminal velocity, which that's easy. We can in the moving platform we can just make a max velocity variable and calculate that with relative ease, and then we can just check, you know, when the platform is completed moving because it's a range of 0 to 1. It's a fraction, and then if the player's within 0.05 of that they released, we can kind of check that. Then we can check the player releases climb then, and then they can, in the fall state, we can actually just make a state called launch, or just keep it in fall, and just add the velocity, the max velocity of the moving platform, and any bonus that we may want to add. So yeah, that's something that we can't test now. So I may have to do another video about that. But the one thing we do need to figure out is this bug right here, why that isn't working. Ledge grab state, handle climb up. If key up pressed, play.change state. So let's just do some debug statements. Print seeing if we should climb ledge. Print preont player has pressed up to climb ledge. Now let's see if we can replicate that. Go there, climb up, no issues. Climb up, no issues. I wonder if we get smashed. I wonder if it arises like right here. Nope. 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 Ah, there we go. Okay. So the player's like frozen because I'm spamming up and nothing is happening. Let's also just nudge the player's Y position down. Dot Y plus equals like 10. And then more debug stuff. Print update spam. Because it's just going to fire like crazy. Okay. So the player's still updating. That's good. See, player has pressed up to climb a ledge. Good. And we're stuck. Okay, so I can get rid of that now. Ledge grab. We're to print state player dot current state. Statate. There we go. Yeah, see, so we're in the ledge climb. See that? We're in the ledge climb state. So we do transition states. That's good. Oh, and now that we, oh no. Oh, no, that's just scrolling. Okay, good. So that's good. So we are getting to the ledge climb state. Something in here is bugging out hardcore. So let's do some print statements. And we'll print enter. And then we'll print ledge climb update. It's not so LC update. Handling climb up. Printing handle climb up. And then print ledge climb animation finished. No, it didn't work there. Yep, that's all working nice and fine. Okay. I'm just going to print something here just so I know for reference. That's when we've actually pressed the key and transitioned to the state. Okay, perfect. Okay, so handle let's climb update, handle let's climb update, update. So it's just updating, but it's never playing the animation, it looks like. What if we move this up here? I want to say I tried that and it wasn't working, but let's give it another go. Enter. Yeah, because enter's going to go before we print that. Yep. LC update. So that's updating just fine. And that's working just fine. But the animation isn't playing. If the animation doesn't play, then obviously none of this is going to as well. Frustrating, isn't it? Current animation and it's going to be player.animator.current animation. Let's check the docs for that real quick. I don't know. Animation player. Properties, current animation. Yeah, okay, that should work. Let's give that a go. And it's only from when I'm coming from a wall jump in, it seems like. Okay, good. We got something that broke. Just because I can't spell. Oh, did not mean to do that. Oh, I'm too good at this game. Okay. We broke something again. Yeah, animator's a capital A. Good job. Okay, there we go. Just hit it. Ledge climb. Okay. Sick. That's working. But that's on the enter. No issues there. No issues there. No issues there. But if I go here, climb. No issues that time. Interesting. There we go. Got it. Yes, there's the last successful one, and then there, and it just never plays the animation. Okay, so that's cool. Fascinating. Let's go to yonder docs again. And let's print this to see if it's actually animating. current animation position plus string. I actually don't know if you can do it this way. We're gonna try. Current animation position. That might throw a fat error at us, and if so, that's okay. Yeah, that's what I figured it would. Oh, it's also probably because we actually spelled that wrong. Ah, perfect. So it is playing both of those. Okay, so now what we need to see is the actual length. Ah! No, you can all see. Why did I open up Modern? Large climb. Where were we? Cat. Out of. Let's just make this nice and friendly, shall we? Multi-line it. Okay. 1.3. Yeah, it totally is finishing right there. It's finishing 100%. So if we go to our player, animator, animations, ledge climb, 0.4. That is, I am so confused. I don't know why this signal isn't firing, but it's totally not firing. I mean, we could try this. Let's see what happens if we do this. If player dot animator dot current animation position is equal to player dot animator dot current animation length. But I think the issue with this is going to be that even though it like theoretically the animation is finishing, we're not seeing it visually. So who cares about theoretically? We want to see it visually, right? Like here. No, whoops. What did I spell wrong? Yeah, there we go. Let's try this now. And let's get rid of this. Oh, were we not even playing the animation? I don't even think we were playing the animation. Player dot animator dot play ledge climb. Okay, so see, we're getting a null here. See, there's no animation. Sorry, a bunch of quietness right there. Responding to some texts on my phone. Okay, so there it is. Yep, see, so it's not cycling when we get to that. So all this right here, it's not cycling. But this was all previously working, but sometimes it's not cycling, and I don't know why. Why are we not getting the current animation name? Oh no, we are. It's right here. Let's climb. Duh. Let's put some pipes in there so we know that's separating it. Yeah, it's just not progressing. By the way, if you want to see something cool about computer science, zero point 0.4 seconds, right? That's what we set it to. Where am I going with this? Output. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zeros, and then a bunch of random numbers. You'll often see that in computer science when we set something to be like precise. It's only precise to a point, but then like whatever it is, I don't know if it's electronics or quantum mechanics or I don't know, but we get some variation down here just like this. I wonder if we run it again if those numbers are going to be different. Let me go grab a ledge real quick. 590. No, those look the same. Okay, so we're making some progress on that, but climb up the platform sometimes doesn't work. No, that works. I know. sometimes doesn't work. It doesn't play the animation. Alrighty, new day, working on the project again. Let's see, where we left off is we kept having that weird bug where if we wall jump to a ledge grab, it for some reason wouldn't fire. We were ledge grabbing and we couldn't climb. Yeah, see, it's like right now, if you look down here, the animation is triggered, but not playing for some reason. I want to check our states again. Let's see what states we're going in. Because it's anytime we touch a wall and then we grab. So wall jump to fall. So it is a wall jump to a fall to a ledge grab. Okay, let's go check all that. So wall climb to wall jump to a fall to a ledge grab, and then the grab to the climb. Fire this. Supposedly we're supposed to now be animating, but we do not. Okay. Let me go to a different project. Where I should have a script. Oh no, you guys can see that. There's a project I am working on that is not ready to be revealed yet, but when it is, I will reveal it. Okay, I'm going to put this function in here because it is incredibly useful. So what this does is it prints the stack. So we're going to print the current state, the target state, and then the stack, which is all the function calls up to a current point. So ledge climb. So like this is where we're printing all of this information. So right before we start printing it, handle climb up. Let's put it right here. So we're going to say player dot print stack. Oh, was it capitalized or not? Yeah, it is. Okay. Print stack without a capital T. Okay, let's see what happens there. Grab the wall, boom, hit that, issues. Okay, so here's our stack. So this is showing, so print stack was called, right? Because it's going to print everything that's happening up to that point. Enter state, which was called from change state, which is called from ledge grab state, handle climb up, ledge grab state update. Yeah, so the player physics process is calling the update on this function, which is calling handle climb up. Okay. So handle climb up. Okay, so physics process of the player calls update, which calls handle up, which is now calling change state in back in player, which is calling enter state, and then print stack. Okay, next state empty because we don't have a target state. We're still in this state. Ledge grab to ledge climb. Okay, let's try moving this above and see if that changes. Yeah, okay, so it's printing that. So yeah, that one's not helping us a whole ton. So that is there. Handle climb up. Should be playing it. I mean, what if we just put it right there? Because the animation just is not working. Yeah, so the animator's playing. Oh, it's not playing, but it's supposed to play. See, 'cause I mean, like, we can just print like a debug statement in here, like animation and animation finished. Um, yeah, because it's only once we've grabbed a wall. It's like I can grab right here and climb up, zero issues. But once I wall grab and I wall climb, that's when it bugs out for some reason. I mean, what if we just start the ledge climb animation there? Oh, missed it. So close. Yes, see, still nothing. It just will not play this animation. Animator, ledge climb. Okay, so when we're in the wall grab state, and then we go to a wall jump state, see, but we always go from the fall state into ledge grab, which goes into player, handle ledge grab. Which is this big nasty function, right? See, which then sends us to ledge grab. So let's see if we can play like another animation or something, you know? Like, let's just play the run animation, because why not? And see if it's just that animation or if it's just the whole animator won't play anything. Yeah, see? It's this. It's as soon as we hit handle climb up, it's this right here. As soon as we hit that and go to ledge climb, something bugs out. Don't think that'll really have an effect, but we'll try it. What is happening? I don't know. I totally forgot what my hard reset key was. Backspace, that's what it was. Yeah, backspace. Because look, if I go here, no problem. If I go grab this ledge, climb up, no problem. If I go here, climb up, no problem. No problem. But if I climb right here, I have now climbed a wall. That worked. Well, I've now grabbed a wall. Let's see if we can do this now. Interesting. Okay, now let's get out of here. Climb it. Okay, so we've now climbed that wall. Issue. Okay, so it's if we ever enter the wall climb state, something bugs out. Let's get rid of that bugginess because this is all working. Climb direction is 1 up. Climb direction is 2 down. Play the wall climb. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to do something. Well, so ledge grab. If we exit the ledge grab, I'll go to ledge climb. So I wonder if the issue is with I wonder if the issue is with the player moving platform player dot moving platform. And let's just print it in this. So we gotta climb. Okay, we have climbed. Grab this, issues, nothing happens, K. So we have a moving platform, obviously, because if we didn't, then none of this code would work, because this is all working right here. Oh my gosh, I literally just went like 15 minutes without recording what the bug was. I totally found it. It originates from here. So what I did was I printed the animation speed scale and it was -1. So the animation was never playing in this state because the animation speed was -1. And this isn't a looped animation, so it's not like you can loop backwards. I honestly don't know if Godot will even let you play like a one-shot animation with a negative speed scale. I don't know if it will, but I'm assuming it won't because it wasn't playing my animation. And so it's like, okay, so where does that change? In wall climb, we do change it here. And it kept staying as -1 because we were climbing up, right? Um, but then like in an else statement, I set that to -1, or in an else I set it to speed scale back to 1 and it didn't work. I set this to 1, it still didn't work. I think I set it here and it still didn't work. Let's test that actually in the exit states. And then I've just been printing, the speed and the state, animator speed, animator speed and the state and the speed C, and it kept flipping back to -1. Um, okay, yeah, so if we set it there, then it does work. Yes, we don't technically need that there, and we don't need that there. Just setting it here. But so now what I was trying to do is trace why it's changing. Because if you look at the text right here, ledge grab, -1, and then ledge climb, it's now set to 1 manually. Animation is finished, that's fired. Forgot we added that there. But we keep pinging between wall grab, grab, jump. So I was looking in here, trying to figure out where it might do that. I honestly have kind of lost my train of thought on that now, but whatever. It's all good. We just need to make sure that here, exiting this state, that we set it to 1. It just hard code it, ensure that, hey, you know what, the animation's going to work. Yep, there we go. Sick. Works great. Okay, so there's one more thing I want to do before I kind of consider this project done. And that's that when we grab the ledge, it doesn't work 100%. Sometimes we get a pixel gap. So what I am going to do here, we have the platform extents. We're going to add one more function called function get extents. It's going to return a vector 2, and we're just going to return platform extents. Yep, perfect. And then the player, this is actually going to be a constant. Let's put it right here on its own. So constant player collider extents is equal to collider.shape shape.extents. Fine, it can't be a constant be that way, Godot. We'll put it down here with the moving platform. Okay, so then when we actually grab the ledge, resetting platform plus position adjustment. No, that's a resetting platform. Moving platform is what we want. Moving platform dot get extents. I think that was working dot x. Oh, this is for ledge grabbing, not for wall climbing. Well, we're making the code shorter anyways. Where is climbing? I think it's under this. Yeah, here we go. Did we calculate it in the beginning of wall grab? Yeah, so if moving platform is equal to, okay, so this is where we need to do some math. Get platform position. Okay, so let's copy this because we're just gonna kind of reset it. So it's going to be equal to player.moving platform dot get platform position plus player dot facing. So for facing left, times -1, because we want it to be the opposite, right? Because if the player's facing left, we need to add to the right of the position times -1 times player dot moving platform dot get extents dot x. So it's going to be the position plus, this is going to be a double, and we're actually going to move this to a new line. So it's going to be player dot facing, yep, plus, hold on. No, hold on. We want, oh, not what I wanted to do. I want you there, perfect. Okay. It's going to be player dot moving platform dot extents dot x plus player dot, what did I just call that variable? Player collider extents dot x. Dot x. And then it needs to be times player dot facing times -1. Actually, it'd probably be better to do this variable instead. Okay, so what is this doing? It's the moving platform position plus the extents, which is like half of it from the center. So it's adding from the center of the moving platform to the edge plus the edge of the player's collider to the center of the player. And then we're changing the sign to be, adding positive or subtracting depending on which way the player's facing. Nice. Okay, we'll do that right here. Get the player collider extents, player collider extents equals collider.shape.extents. Okay, that should work now. Yep. Okay, we shot way down over there, so that did not work. That's because we kept we added, yep, we added the position on. Yep, that'll do it. I'm just gonna tab this over so we know it's over there. Nope, didn't want the real edge. We wanted the side, not the ledge. Nope. Nope. Oh, no, it's actually gonna be really hard. Ah, there we go. Okay, so now it keeps resetting. Notice how we keep resetting back down to that original position. Interesting. Yeah, because this is just the offset, right? And then when we go to the climb state, you get player moving platform offset equals. Wait, we don't need this, right? Because we already have the offset. The offset's already been set here. We just adjust it here. But then if we go back to the wall grab state, then it gets reset. Okay, I see what's happening because this is calculated based on. Okay. Player moving platform offset. That's a vector, right? Yeah, it's a vector 2.0. Um, it's vector 2. And now this is going to be player dot global position dot y minus this variable right here dot y. And then I'm just going to tab this back a little bit so now we can see it all. Alrighty. X player extends that x times. Okay, no, I think this is what we want to do. Let's just split it. So var x offset is equal to stuff, and then variable y offset is equal to stuff. So the x offset is going to be equal to the y offset is going to be equal to that, and then this is going to be x offset y offset. So the x offset is the moving platform extents is going to be equal to the moving platform extents of x, yeah, times this. Now this is where we need to get times player dot wall climb direction times -1, and then the y is the global position minus the platform. So that's getting us our height difference. Because this is never going to change because it's a vertical wall. So that's the one we want to hard code to nudge us tightly, and it's the y that changes. So let's try this. Why I hate this error so much. Non-existent constructor vector 2. It means something. Oh, I hate this this error so much. Okay. Generally, when I get this error, it means that one of these variables is not a float for some reason. It's like It's probably a vector that's I think is a float, but it's a vector for some reason. Anyways, I get this error a lot. It's really annoying. There it is. Output. Yeah, see, the top one's a vector. Why? Getting the x value. Ah, there we go. Wall climb direction is also a vector. Nailed it. Told you, it's because something's a vector in there and I don't remember that it's a vector. Why did I must have let go of this climb key. Ah, stamina. Perfect. All right. Pretty. That's working. And there's still a little space when the platform moves, but I mean that's as pixel perfect as we're gonna get. Because it might, there might just be like some slight movement difference as the platform moves. Okay, so stamina's back in there. Wall climb. Stamina. Add stamina. No stamina there. Okay, perfect. Alrighty. Well, um, this is done and dusted. I think we've just about gotten all the bugs that we can. I mean, the one thing is this right here. That's the one issue we have, but because of that bug with path 2Ds and editing and the scene editor, we can't test that. So nothing we can do about that until we get a different version of Godot. Alrighty. What's that button? Ew, gross. Alrighty. Well, there we have it. Um, that is the first and long episode of design, debug, and or design, develop, debug. For those of you who actually like walked through this, the whole thing, I know it's long, but hopefully it was very insightful on how to implement features, debug them, and whatnot. I may not be able to do this for every programming video I do, but I'm going to try to do it for just about every single one that I can. So yeah, with that, I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one.